Imperfectly perfect, imperfectly perfect. Imperfectly perfect, imperfect, imperfectly, imperfectly perfect, imperfectly perfect couple. Oh yeah.
Welcome back to the Imperfectly Perfect Couple Show. I'm Kandy.
I'm Tank.
What's going on with you?
Nothing much.
Me either.
As usual, on my end, the work. My voice sounded shaky there. But as usual.
Scared of the work?
Nah, I'm
the
happy.
Work that it takes to the work to pay
Yeah,
off?
the job has been getting kind of crazy. The things has been, they've been working us hard. But yeah, as usual, my work week has ended. Yours, You still got a few more days left?
I still got, 2 days left?
Do you? Yeah. Cheers to 2 more days.
Yeah.
Hey.
I guess. I'd rather have 0 days. Rather have 0.
Ain't nothing wrong with that
be
0.
on my off days.
Okay.
So.
Okay. How they been treating you?
Más o menos, more or less.
What the heck? What? Not so meno. What is that?
More or less.
Oh.
It's been kind of the same. It's cool.
Somebody been reading or something.
I'm bilingual.
Oh. Okay.
On occasion. But anyway, it's been like, it's work.
Okay.
Still got, work people and people that do annoying stuff and,
Oh, that's usual. That's everywhere. But your lips is popping.
Why, thank you.
What you got on them Jones?
I was about to say something. I was about to say Fergalicious.
Fergalicious? What the hell is that?
A song.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot. Oh, J Nova Collection, of course.
I'm gonna have to touch him, kiss him. Yeah. Okay. Anything new? Any new topics? Anything? What's been going on? Like in just in the social media realm or just media period? Anything that didn't caught your eye?
Everything is in the media.
Okay. Well, while you look, I'm gonna tell you something that I found out. So me, I'm one of them type of people that I listen to a lot of different stuff, different podcasts. I read different articles. I just like reading in my spare time, just like listening and indulging into different type of content. So one of the things that I found out randomly, was that song, "Do You Like Pina Coladas?" Or something goes in the rain. Okay. Yeah, I had to let my pipe show right there. Well, what I found out about that song is tripped out. Do you know what that song really about? Just take a guess. What do you think it's about?
Oh my God.
No, just take a guess. It ain't bad, but just take a guess.
Okay, go ahead. I don't know.
All right.
About coconuts?
Nope. That song
about
was
Mexicans or something?
No, you're being very racist.
No, I'm saying because
it's
there's songs that's like that. It's making me think about that other song.
It's not.
Okay, well, go ahead. I'll say what I say after you're done.
No, say what you're going to say, because that's the whole purpose of me asking you.
No, I said I'll say what I have to say after you explain it, because it's piggybacking off of content and songs.
Okay, so that song is about a gentleman, a husband. Him and his wife was going through a whole bunch of turmoil or whatnot in their marriage. And they pretty much decided to call it quits. So when they decided to separate and go their separate ways or whatever the case, he put an ad in a newspaper. And that's what the ad was about. Do you like pina coladas? Now he's singing about he was happy because a lady responded to the ad, and the lady that responded was his wife.
Oh wow!
That's the trick to that song. I now you know what I'm saying. That made me want to listen to the song, and I'm like, hell no, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like you think you and somebody are so different, you know, and then y'all really the same because all his requirements that he was talking about, that's what his wife responded to. And then when they met up, she met up with him, and, they seen each other. So I thought that was kind of intriguing and interesting. Maybe something different. Hope that didn't go over our audience's head. But I'm going to bring that type of content to you.
Yeah, mine was far-fetched. Because I'm thinking about, I think it was something related into, how they say the ice cream truck song has a meaning behind it that was racially slurred towards African Americans or black people. That's kind of where my mind was going, because I'm like, what do you mean about pina colada? Somebody, are they saying stuff against, Hispanics or or Mexican people is what I was saying. No disrespect, but that's where my head went with it.
No, that's not what it meant, darling.
Mm-hmm.
So what you got? What did you see?
So this is something that I seen today.
What did you see or not see?
Somebody was saying that they were in the store looking for Aunt Jemima or Aunt Jemima, however you want to say it, pancake syrup and the pancake mix, and they didn't totally change the whole dynamic of the box. So, which we knew it was coming, we just didn't know when they were going to take. The lady with basically she's depicted a slave. She has the scarf.
The whole mammy look.
Yeah, mammy, or however you would say it.
Mammy.
Yeah, so basically they changed it, saying since 1889 it's still on the box, but it's the Pearl Milling Company now, is what it says on the box. Same exact box, but it has in the corner, same great taste as Aunt Jemima in the corner.
Wait a minute, I'm not understanding. What are you saying?
So I'm saying that it's no longer Aunt Jemima on the box.
So they took her off of the box.
Her off the box and Aunt Jemima off of the box. And now the pancake mix and the syrup is now called Pearl Milling Company.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
I thought that.
Well, I can kind of see that, because, with all of the different movements and all the different things that's been taking place or whatnot, and people saying, this is unfair, this needs to be like that, and why is this here? Because it represents this. So I can kind of see that.
We knew that it was coming because it kept getting talked about. You didn't hear that they were talking?
No.
I think they were really hard. I think they were really pushing it, last year, I believe. Around the time, I think it was before, COVID or something, they were talking about taking her off of the box. Because what a lot of people felt that it represented. So, yeah. They should be giving her some reparations soon, huh?
I want to give a big shout out. Maybe. I don't know. I want to give a big shout out to Angela Bassett. Because she is now the highest paid black actress that's on a television broadcast show, making a whopping $450,000 per episode.
Wow.
And that's on that 911 show. That's what's up. That's insane. That's
Black Girl Magic.
That's more than magic there. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. That's beautiful. Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful thing. For sure, that's a beautiful thing.
Of course.
So, got anything else there?
I like this quote. I was going to put it on my page. I still am probably going to put it on my page. It's Mahatma Gandhi. And he said, "I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet."
Oh, no, you should not let nobody walk through your mind with their dirty feet.
Because that's polluting your mind. You always keep a clear mind,
For sure. Most definitely. I agree with that. You got to protect, you you. We spoke on that before, and one of the reasons why I can honestly say that I know that people bring different, just different vibes and energies to a situation is because normally, like I've said before, I normally work a stretch of days. Mm-hmm. And one particular day I was working with a one set of people, same patients or whatnot. The next day, I had the same group of patients, but more was added to my load. But it was different nurses or whatnot, and the vibe was completely different. The patients didn't change much. It's the people's energy that brought, you know what I'm saying? It just brought a different feel and a different, the atmosphere was just different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to, me personally, that's something that I try to be aware of. And it's like, you know, with me, I am being more, just more aware, and I'm able to see through the BS, just see through people's BS. You know what I'm saying? Just see what they bring in and just seeing what they about, you know. So that's one of the things that, yeah, you got to protect that. You got to, you know, so basically being able to see, in my opinion, being able to see just the weirdness that people may be on or that they bring in to you, that will protect you from what you said, allowing them to walk through your mind or your house or whatever with their old dirty, stinky feet. So, you know.
Like, even comparing it to, like, work with me, like, you get some people, co-workers or whatever, that can be extremely negative. Like, it could be a beautiful situation that's going on.
Right.
And it's always something like, shoot, I hope it's not going to be a thing to where they fall down the stairs on that day. Like, you would just think, like, what are you talking about? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, and I hear it, like, so much that I have to, like, turn it off and tune it out.
You have to.
And I'm like, why would you make something so glorious or an accomplishment of somebody's turn into something so negative? And the crazy thing is, it's like, you know how you speak things into existence? And then, like, then it's crazy because it's like, phone ringing, who's calling me? Oh, must be something bad. And I'm like,
you ain't even took the call yet.
Why do it have to be something bad? Like, as to the reason why somebody, and let me tell you, it's just like an ongoing thing. And I be like, oh my God. Like, even to the point to where, you know how they say, like, your words can bring things into fruition. Like, some of the stuff that they be speaking actually come true. What did I tell you? I knew that she was gonna fall down the stairs, and I was just such a beautiful guy.
Right.
And it's like, do you be wishing bad on people?
No, you know, I don't think it's a thing that people wish bad. It's just a thing that some people are just not aware of what they're capable of. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? I think that if people really took the time out to pay attention to, like, what they're able to do and what they're able to bring to the table, then I think people will most definitely be more so conscious or be a little bit more aware of what they're saying, the things that they do, and then just or even the things where it's just like on how you controlling your day. You know what I'm saying? How you responded to things. You know, so I just think that if people took the time out and just realize that, you know, that'll make it'll be a world of a difference in people's approach when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know, so that's what I think. I just think people are not aware. But, you know, it's various different things and reasons why people do and say some of the things that they do. Because, I mean, I think the biggest one is they just don't know. And then, two, people are just so consumed and busy with so many other things that they don't take the time out to really, you know, just see things for what they are, or how their words or just how their thoughts or their energy is affecting everything around. Like, you are creating your own reality. You know what I'm saying?
That's so true.
So, you know. But, anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
That's it for you. Well, I mean, if that is it for you, I think we could take a little break and we can get off into this topic. So, what you think?
All right.
All right, we'll be right back.
They say money isn't everything. I know 'cause money.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Realist.
Man's Big Hurt.
Hey, this your boy Foolish.
And you are tuned in.
Chop Shop Podcast.
Lady Sheeta, Marvel, TK, and Tezzy.
The Chop Shop Podcast. As long as I know you love me.
Nigga, I work. Hold up. These hoes so thirsty. Hold up. Can't let a nigga out work. Hold up. Let me pull up. I like Don P, no cup. I need brown bone, no slut. I like thickness, no gut. But for strippers, so what? Welcome to my cathedral, church, tabernacle, keys, holy water, sanctuary, baby, welcome to my cathedral.
All right. We are back.
We back, mine.
So, what's up?
Go ahead.
What
Bring
is-
it in.
What is today's topic?
Bring it in because you know more about the topic.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Because you had to explain it all.
I forgot. Okay, so the topic for today is going to be, what all do a woman bring to a table or to the table? Like, what is her worth? How do you justify that? How is it justified?
You want me to answer the question?
I mean, I said it, so yeah, you should.
Oh, okay. So
What you bring to this table right now?
to the table, number one, I would say before.
Hold on, stop.
What?
I gotta give backstory because I didn't go into it.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so what it was, I seen a clip. I'm not too for sure if it came from an actual show or if it was a rundown, like a recap of a show or a reunion show. So what happened was, it was a young man on the show, and what he was saying was, I think the host that had these people on this panel, they were sitting on the couch or whatever, and the question was asked, what do a woman bring to the table? Pretty much that a man can't do. And the woman, one of the young ladies, took on the question, and she was like, that the tissue that you run out of, I make sure that that's in there. The food that you want to have, that hot food when you come in from a hard days of work, I make sure that that's on the table. Them little ins and outs and whatnots that you may run out of, I'm making sure that all of that stuff is stocked and this and this and this. I turns that house into a home. Now, the guy response was, you ain't doing nothing but saving me $600. Because the meals you say that you prepare, I meal prep. $100 a week, 3 meals a day. My house being junky or whatever the case, I got a housekeeper that come in. $100 a week. Well, not $100 a day. He do $100 a week for his meals, $100 a week for his housekeeper that maintain it, order stuff, and then he also said, all the tissues and all that, all his household needs or whatever that she said that's make sure that's stocked. He said he can order that type of stuff while he's on the go through Amazon or through whoever. He's like, all you really doing is saving me $600 a week, if anything. Now, I most definitely have my opinion. And I got it. What do you think?
Sounds like he wants to be by himself.
Okay.
That's the first thing, because I don't know. It's one thing to devalue a woman's worth, and it seems like that's kind of where he was going with the whole thing. Like, why wouldn't you want a woman around your house cleaning up or buying your toiletries or cooking for you? I mean, because you think about it too, like, if you want to get into gender roles, what's the real purpose of a man and what's the real purpose of a woman?
But we're not going to flip it, though. We're going to stick to the topic at
Yeah.
hand. We're going to stick to the topic at hand. And the topic at hand is, what do she bring to the table? Now, what was it you just said? You were saying, what
With gender roles?
No, what did you just say? Like all the stuff you just said, what did you just
I
say?
just say it sounded like he want to be by himself.
Well, I mean, I think the reason why he said that is because a lot of women, in my opinion, right now, all this supply pressure, do this, do that, those women, a lot of them women, that's what they normally say. They bring in little Garfield to the table.
Who's Garfield?
He's a cat.
Oh my God, you making me think you talking about a kid or
No,
something.
they bring in Garfield to the table. Little Heathcliff that done been probably ran through. You know what I mean? They bring
Oh
him.
my God, you ain't even talking about what I was thinking that you was talking about.
I'm talking about that. So they bring in little Garfield, little Heathcliff to the table, and in most cases, some women think that is going to be it. They think that that's enough, and that's not, in my opinion, that's not enough. That's not enough. Now, where I think where she went wrong, I ain't gonna even say. I want you to finish more. So as you say something, as you respond, I'm gonna give you my hookup, and then I'm gonna give you my full conclusion. But I think the reason why he responded like that is because most women go for the obvious. I cook, I can clean, or well, most of them probably don't even say I can cook. They probably say I can clean, or I make that house a home. You don't want to be by yourself? Okay, go.
So why even choose her? That's the thing at the end of the day too.
You correct. You are correct.
So because
you are right.
like if you sitting up there, if you have your ideal woman in your head and what you want them to bring to the table, you would want them to be what you have in mind. So why, in a sense,
It's tryouts.
Sell yourself short.
It's tryouts, I guess. I guess it's a thing of tryouts, but I guess it's a thing to where, like, because you see these debates and these topics these random posts that may pop up on social media, and they get to going and people get to talking about it. So I think that's where a lot of these type of conversations come from. Mm-hmm. But, I kind of feel as if it's a thing to where it's like, I think the representation on it all boils down, what do that individual feel as if is worthy? You know what I'm saying? Because you got some people that feel as if it's like, okay, well, all I need you to be is just a trophy piece for me, and that's it. Mm-hmm. Go work out, keep yourself together, stay pretty, stay fine, be that trophy piece for me. Boom, you're making me look good. That's what I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. I don't need you to do any of that because I got a maid, I got this, I got that. That's what it is. But then you have those individuals, those women that like to glorify that, I make that house a home, but that's it. Now, in that lady's defense, I mean, I don't know personally, but according to what she said after she said all of that, and the guy had pretty much asked her, the way how you living now, can you afford that on your own? She said, yeah. So I think that the way how she answered that, mm-hmm. she should have put that out there. First of all, the things that I want, the things that I want, I can provide for myself. Mm-hmm. I got my own bag. Let's let that be clear. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let's let that be clear and let that be up front. The things that I love and want, for the most part, I can do that myself. But by you just randomly just throwing out there saying that I make that house a home and da-da-da-da-da, I mean, it's like...
I like it.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I like it too. But with a lot of people, you got to think, that ain't cutting it now. That just, I mean, and then a lot of that shit just be talk. A lot of it just be talk.
Well,
Cause
like I
you got
said,
some lazy, you know what's out here that ain't doing nothing, that got
but
you. But what?
you do have the women that's doing it all and still get cheated on, and then still,
I agree.
and still.
But we not talking about the
I
cheater.
understand.
We talking about what dude said. Don't do what the women normally do now. Don't do that. Don't deflect. Don't try to deflect.
I'm just putting it out there.
I mean, but we can put a lot of stuff out there. The thing is, I mean, like, listen, I'm not saying I don't agree with her. I don't agree with what she's saying. I don't agree with that. But I think that and then you got to look at it like this too. When you look at male and female, males we are, for the most part, we are a species of, we like, we see things. You know what I'm saying? When we are visual and we are visual beings. So don't just talk that. You gotta be about that. You gotta demonstrate that. You gotta demonstrate that you can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, get your respect. That's how you get it. And it ain't just about, you know what I'm saying, by you just saying I can do this and that, and no, man, show that guy what it is. I was about to say something else. You gotta show him. You know what I'm saying? And then once you...
So that's the thing, though. She probably was already showing him what she was doing by providing this stuff. And then it could be a situation, if that was her situation with him and she was doing all of that, and because it's his home, maybe he wasn't allowing her to do more or for him to see more because he's so used to that control being in his space and in his environment. You know, sometimes invading on people, not necessarily invading, but if he has his own spot and she's like, well, I'm bringing all of this stuff and I'm contributing, he could be looking at it in a whole nother different light. Like how he was saying, I can buy all of that by myself. I can do that. You just bringing this in. Like,
no, but see, the way how he said it because, wait a minute. He said that because her response and her go-to was, that's just like asking the guy, like, what can you do for me? And the guy say all of these other things, but he don't necessarily say, like, I'm a provider, I got this, I got that. He going all around the bush. It's like, shut that immediate thing down. It's like, okay, can you asking for a woman to be, hypothetically, the guy's saying that he wants a 6-figure woman and he want her to be in shape and this and this and that. But all of them things there, you ain't even acknowledging that either one you're doing or you have that, what you asking for. You see what I'm saying? So...
in a way, because it's like either you going to want her to be independent or you're not going to want her to be independent.
But what I'm saying though is like, I get what Dog is saying. You do have a lot of women nowadays that's yelling that apply pressure, do this, and all they doing for the most part is displaying ass on social media.
That's their pressure.
I'm done.
That's their pressure.
That's their pressure.
They had to pump it up.
And it's like, I mean, like I said, I really need to find out exactly what that was. But for those women that are, you know, that's not actually fulfilling that. I mean, you have to be able to, you gotta be that in order to attract that.
Wait, so
that's what I'm saying.
My thing, true.
You need to be that.
I mean, but in the same instance, if a woman says the same thing in reverse roles, she's going to be looking for the man to say that he's the provider. Not necessarily saying that. But he
can't just necessarily, if he say that, he need to be demonstrating that.
Right.
You need to have things already either set up.
No, not saying that he's not demonstrating it, but you going to want to hear that from a man's standpoint anyway.
What?
Like that he's a provider, because a lot of women look at men to be.
I got one for you.
The head.
Okay, I got one for you. So that's just like okay, yeah, true indeed. A woman may want a guy to be that provider or to be that head, and he's saying that he wants that woman to lead. But guess what? If that man ain't showing that he's a leader or whatever the case, that woman ain't gonna follow him.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's because, so you can talk all that stuff all you want, but if, you allowing all of these myths, and I'm not saying that things don't happen. I'm not saying that. But for the most part, y'all married or y'all in a relationship, and this guy, you can't even make the basic ends meet, bro. You looking for her to cover whatever, but you want her to follow you. You can't even get her from point A to point B. And it's like, how can you do that? So my thing is that man has to be able to not just say that. You got to be able to either, one, in the past, been demonstrating that in order to get that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So for that woman to get that, and I think it's kind of more so like a respect thing or an acknowledgement type of thing. I think she went at it. She attacked it the wrong way. If she would have been like, well, let's get this clear. My lifestyle, for the most part, I can handle that on my own if I chose to. Mm-hmm. But I don't have to. Or we do 50-50, or, I pay this and I pay that, or whatever the case, whatever your dynamics are set up like. I think she should have let that be known, because it's like, for the most part, the way how most dudes that may be in them type of situations, that's questioning what a woman is bringing to the table. His finances is probably ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? To where he's saying that type of stuff. So I think that woman need to have that same type of energy to the point to where it's like, hold on, the lifestyle that I live or that I want, I can do this myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I think. I don't know, but what do you guys think? You guys can hit us up.
Comment.
Social media on Imperfectly Perfect Couple at gmail.com or 1-844-YOUVENT 1-844-YOUVENT.
So,
You ready to flip the deck? What we're doing?
y'all know we've been doing these little cards, right?
All right, this how it's gonna go.
I pull a card, you answer the question, vice versa.
Here we go.
So, hopefully I can read again tonight.
Who you telling?
Fill in the blank. If we stayed together for the remainder of our lives, it would be because of...
If we stayed together for the remainder of our lives, it would be for what?
If we stayed together for the remainder of our lives, it would be because of...
We want each other and we want to be in each other's lives, I guess. I mean, that's what I would say.
I was about to say for the pension. So,
I ain't got no pension.
I'm just joking.
I ain't got one.
Because of the children.
That's wrong.
I know, because...
That's stupid as hell. I wouldn't be with you for the kids.
Really?
Hell no. That, to me, that's the weakest
Why
thing.
not?
That's weak. Kids pick up on that.
Why not?
They pick up on that. I'm sorry. They,
You wouldn't love me?
Mama sleeping downstairs, or mama sleeping in the room, daddy always downstairs, or he always on the couch. You think them kids don't pick up on that?
They know daddy editing. That's what you be doing.
Nah.
If we stayed together for the remainder of our lives, it would be because of...
I say because we want to. Because we enjoy each other's company and so on and so forth. And
because
that's
we love each other.
No. I say like.
We love each
because
other.
we like each other.
We love each other.
We like each other.
So what are you, in lust?
No. The reason why I say like, and I'm glad that you pulled that now. The reason why I say the word like is because you can love money, but you don't like the way how you get it. Just like how you love the end result of going to work because you get compensated for your time, but you may not like it. So the things that you like, you're able to tolerate that. That's why I say like. Like is more, like to me, like is more important than love, because the shit that you love, I mean, the way how you get to it, you may not like that. So I like your company. I like your company.
Uh-uh.
What do you mean?
You love it.
No, I like.
No, you love
I
it.
love you, but I like your company. Think about it. All right, y'all let us know what y'all think about that one. Let's see. How can I love you better?
By liking me more?
God damn it.
Shit.
God damn it. All right. I would say most definitely, how can you love me better?
Those cards be like coming into fruition or something.
I would most definitely say, how can you love me better? I would say you can love me better by being more verbal. Going off of the conversation we had last night. Like I can be a talkative individual, and I like to have responses immediately.
Sound like a control freak.
No, when we're talking, when we are communicating, when we are talking or conversing with each other.
Because a lot of times I don't be having no response because I told you a lot of stuff. When you say the stuff, I'd be sitting here listening and absorbing, and I am a listener and an absorber. Absorber.
Okay, I see you absorb that whatever in that cup over there.
Anyway, so I absorb stuff. I internalize what people say to me. And it may not come to the point to where, okay, I'm going to give you an answer right back then and there. I may come back to you like...
Never.
A couple days. Oh,
No.
Yes, I have.
Oh, man.
We have had conversations the day after.
I'm normally the one that bring that to you.
No. I have brought up conversations back to you the next day.
So we're going to see, based off of the conversation we had last night, how long it take. So right now it's day one, because it was around this time.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It was midnight.
Pick the next card so we can end it.
What? Oh, these are instructions. Why? No. Who would you say started our biggest fight? Explain.
Biggest fight, though? I don't think we really had, like...
I don't fight because I like him.
We don't... No, I mean, in my opinion, I would think that one really don't apply. I mean, because for me, this is for me.
That one time you like, same shit.
I'm like, what? Tell me something. I think for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them type of people, which I think I've said before, though. I don't allow the small things, you know. Kandy used to get mad, or not necessarily mad, but she didn't see, or she maybe don't to this day, but she's like, why are you always talking about this or talking about that? Not necessarily like in a nagging way, but bringing it up, because I kind of feel as if them small things turn into big things, and then those big things turn into, you know, problems, and you don't want that in your relationship or marriage or home. So address it all. I think you should have room to speak.
I'm not an argumentative person.
Most definitely, but I would prove my point.
I'm not a passive person either. I'm somewhat on the middle. Like when I feel that things need to be said, I do say them. But my thing is, I've worked like really, really hard over the years. I used to be really, really mean and really, really vocal.
I couldn't see it.
I used to be really, really mean and really, really like...
I didn't see it at all.
Can I finish?
I'm just saying, I didn't see it. When was this? When you was 2?
Oh my God, because I toned it down a lot. I told you, like, if I really was on the mode that I was in when I was dating, you would not have liked me at all. You would not have liked me at all. Because you wasn't ready. It was a thing to where I've had to tone my attitude and check myself, because I would say mean stuff like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say mean stuff. That moon in Capricorn ain't no joke.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You ain't met a person like me until you met me.
Oh my God.
All right. It says, do you want to have more children with me? Why or why not?
Let me drink to this.
God damn it. Let me drink to this. Because we already have 3. I say, what?
Hell no. So
That's a good one. That's a very good one right there. You pick.
I don't even love him.
Nope.
Just
I
like him.
her.
Anyway, which of your friends would you trust the most to babysit our children? Looking at his face.
Go. You want me to? Oh, you asked me. Oh,
I
okay.
asked you the question.
You know what?
I thought you were just
to be honest
thinking.
with you, out of all my partners, I can honestly say all of them. No, to be honest with you, I can honestly say all of them because all of them are great fathers. I can honestly say that. So I would say all of them, no doubt, without a doubt. I would trust all of them.
Really?
Yeah, I would trust all of them.
I don't trust everybody.
I
got to see you in action. Like,
but that's the thing. I'm saying that I have though.
I have to see. Like, this is my thing. I got to see you in action. That's how I feel. Like, for the most part, my friends are all mothers. So, I mean, for the most part, I have seen them in work in their capabilities. Like, I need to see you change a diaper. I need to make sure that you know how to put it on right and how to take it off.
We ain't got no diaper. We ain't got none of that right now.
I'm just saying.
The age that our children are right now.
But still, like, at one point, like, my baby was in pull-ups and diapers at one point.
The age that our children are right now. We talking about right now.
I know, but these are things to me that I feel that contribute to a good sitter. Like, I do. All of that.
So, I mean, okay, so if I had to pick, the 2 that will come to mind would be between Vaughn and Terrell.
Mm-hmm.
Them 2. I will pick them 2. Them will be my top 2, Vaughn and Terrell.
Okay.
Yeah. If I had to choose 2, them would be my top.
If I had to choose, let's see. Lord Jesus. That's hard.
Come on now.
Cause it's just hard.
All right, whatever. I'm going
so
to the next
hard
question.
for
You
me.
making it so difficult.
I know.
This is the last one. What has loving me taught you about yourself?
Liking you has taught me that I'm not supposed to love you. And that's the truth. What has loving me taught you about yourself? Loving you can be a task at hand.
Loving me?
Yes.
How's a task?
It can be a task, and this when the light comes in at, because we could be talking about some food. And
Okay, I don't eat everything.
No.
No, what?
You can change up the whole scenario and be like, I don't like the way you made this time. You should do it this way next time.
Because why did you try something different and you didn't inform me? I go to bite into some salmon and you got maple syrup on there or some shit.
Who put maple syrup?
But I'm just saying, if you had put some dumb shit on something before, and I'm like,
why it gotta be dumb?
I mean, I wasn't fond of it, so it was, yeah.
No, or then you make a suggestion and be like, I didn't like that. Like,
I didn't. That's the room for whatever. I mean, come on now.
So just let me do me. See, that's the task.
But if I'm the one that gotta eat it, and I'm supposed to communicate that with you.
Or he'd be like, man, you cook that? I'm not eating that shit.
I'm not. What I'm supposed to do? Oh, I'm gonna tear that up.
But this is the thing.
Man, this one is tripping. You know?
Listen.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I can cook my behind off, but
you can.
But
when it's the stuff I like.
But Ladies and gentlemen, you don't understand the things that I have to go through to prepare these meals. And
It's simple. I am simple.
And the things that I have to exit.
Listen, I am simple.
This is just about the food.
But I'm simple when it comes to food.
But this is just about the food. Like, he has a whole list of things
that I don't like.
That he don't like, and the things that I cannot season the food
I am simple.
Because he allergic to celery.
I'm not allergic. I don't like it.
In his mind. But you love it. You love it so much that it drove you to like it.
I don't like or love it at all.
He loves the fact that celery comes from the ground, but that he was able to like the fact that it's included in some of these seasonings.
No.
That's what you like.
No.
You like it.
No. So that like and love must really, you don't understand it. So I can see it's bothering your soul. She ain't letting it go. I would say what loving you has taught me is that never giving up, staying true to yourself, and a lot of times you don't necessarily have to be a tit for tat type of person. I'm with one of them type of people to where, like, if something is done to me, I would like to think what's the best way of action to get your ass back, rather if it's being trying to drop a brick on your head. That's what I would like. But this one here, she's calm. So being calm and not necessarily trying to prove a point.
Who's you?
Trying to prove a point, you know, and just staying focused at the task at hand. And that's why, over the last few weeks, you guys have saw on our social media page, that's why I have been, giving her props, her roses, her celebration for accomplishing all 3 of her degrees that she has received or achieved or whatnot, and just blocking out all the different distractions and all that type of stuff. So that's so basically being true to yourself, staying dedicated no matter what. So you thought I was gonna take that shit somewhere else on some bullshit. I know you did.
Because I still can't get over the fact that you talking about you dropping bricks on some.
No, I'm saying, like, I was one of them type, like, okay, basically, if you didn't understand what I was saying, I'm saying, like, you hearing things and you hearing shit that's people or things that's trying to knock you off your square, and you give that type of stuff attention, and that basically throw you off because you're so focused on trying to get that person or thing back to get even, but that was not your case in none of the type of situations. That's what I'm saying. So I guess you could say can be an evil motherfucker sometimes. But I'm not. That's what I've learned. Not to really care about that. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Anywho.
So, all right. Okay. We're going to end this one.
Can I say who I want to keep my kids?
Oh, now you go run it back.
My children. Okay. I would trust the majority of my friends that I talk to. How about that? Just leave it at that.
I said that, and you gave me flat. You know what? We're going to end this show.
Because I love my friends.
Let's just go from here. Close it out.
Hey, friends.
Close it out.
Oh, I was about to pull another card.
That's it.
Oh.
Maybe next week we can just do that.
Okay, so.
What did we learn? We learned about the pina colada song.
We learned about pina colada song. Agent Mama is no longer Agent Mama. It is the
what is it called?
The Pearl Milling Company.
Pearl Milling. Hold on there.
Know what you got to bring to the table, because if you don't know what you got to bring to the table, then you have a whole subject of people coming at you saying, hey, you don't know how to be a woman and how you don't know how to be a man. Yep. So that's what it boils down to.
Come from the show me state, pretty much. Just let's show them. Let's show them. That's it.
Talk is cheap.
Pretty much. It is.
So that's what I got from it.
All right.
And all of these questions were funny.
These were great questions, I think, too. Well.
So funny that I liked and loved it.
Just think about that. Just think about that. Just think about that. If you had to choose between the two, which one is more important, the like or the love? Think about it. A person can love. Think about it. People love sex, but do they necessarily always like the person that they're with? No, they don't. They don't. They don't.
That means you shouldn't be.
But no, we're not talking about what you should or shouldn't be doing. Please, y'all, let us know what y'all think about that. Let us know what y'all think.
Listen, because there's always a but to that stuff.
What's the but?
It's still a but to it.
What is it?
You have to let a person justify their thoughts all the way fully. You can't.
What do you mean?
You can't just shut it down. You just can't say, well, just because you may like it, you may not love it because it's with this person. You may not like the person. So why are you sleeping with them?
Listen, why do people do a lot of things? If you like something enough, you want to continue to do that. Think about it.
So Jerome with the stanky breath, you like to kiss, but because he...
I don't know about no Jerome or nothing like that. I don't like to kiss no Jerome or nothing.
I ain't talking about you in general.
Okay, so imply the question for what it is.
I'm just saying, Jerome with the stanky breath, you love to kiss, but you ain't got nobody else to kiss, so you go ahead and just kiss Jerome because you like the fact that
there are plenty of women out here that are dealing with those type of no good type of people, and you see it all the time on your timeline. But guess what? He's no good. He ain't got a job, or he ain't got a car, but he's doing that one thing she liked for him to itch that particular scratch, and that's what she liked that he bring to the table. That's why I say the like is more important than the love. Because if you love that, if you like that individual, you can tolerate that. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Please, y'all, let us know. Until then, next week, we back. Hey.
Oh, my God.
Imperfectly perfect. Imperfectly perfect. Imperfectly perfect. Imperfect. Imperfectly